Hello, Cancer. It's Mr. Bluetooth Tarot, and this is your second half of May into June general reading. And I apologize I didn't get to it earlier. I hurt my shoulder, so my left arm is just starting to work again. And of course, I couldn't wait to get back into the cards with you and find out what kind of cool energy vibes we have going on. You know, right now we do have Mars in Cancer, which you think, okay, well, Mars is the planet of good energy, right? But it's not, but they're not super compatible. So some of you might still be feeling a little bit restless, possibly nervous, apprehensive, fired up, impassioned, you know, all different kinds of things. You might have a little bit of the warrior spirit going on, but let's find out what's going to happen for these next 2 to 3 weeks, okay? I'm sending you love and light, and of course, please help me grow my channel. Give this video a like if it's half decent. Hit the subscribe, notification bell, and I will be doing a love reading for us here pretty soon. You know, I'm a quadruple Cancer, so I'm definitely feeling your vibes. I'm on your level. Everything you're going through, just know that you're not alone, okay? Let's get into this. We're going to do this a little different. We're going to do past energies, the Magician, current energies, and future energies. And then we're going to clarify those energies. So, yeah, we are influencing past energy is the Magician. It's a 1. It's kind of like starting over, right? All these opposite influences of amazing catharsis we're going through our reflective Capricorn sign across the chart from us. And so as they moved out, we move into a new phase, and that is the Magician. We're having to be creative. We're having to be the alchemist. You know, we're able to be people who can see things that others can't see. You know, we can feel what's not there. We know what's happening ahead of time. A lot of times we're able to predict trends. So this is us. We're influenced by this energy of having to be the alchemist, having to kind of, you know, do what's doing. We've been through a really bad period. I mean, astrologically speaking, the last decade has been taking a toll on us moon children. But the Ten of Swords shows up currently. It's saying that is over. We, you know, it's like they already killed us, right? We've already been through so much. We've been through hell. We've just been put to the test. Dark night of the soul, spiritual catharsis, emotional dermabrasion. You know, we've been through all of that, and that's what this Ten of Swords speaks about. But it speaks about it being the ending, and that cycle ending. The cycle has been ending, but we're getting closer and closer to the end of that. And Prince of Discs, future energy. Okay, so that's either, you know, money, solid money coming to us, opportunities that we can build on, you know, one step at a time, really solid. You can count on those increases happening at a steady rate. Okay, now for some of you, it's actually a Prince of Discs coming. It's actually, you know, an earth sign. This particular, in the Prince of Discs, it shows up as a Taurus. So it's very possible that it's a Taurus, but it could be a Capricorn or a Virgo. Of course, I love Virgos. So very interesting. Yeah, so it's one or the other. Either you're becoming the Prince of Discs, and the opportunity to build financially is going to be starting, and it's going to be very positive and very secure, or you actually have this Prince of Discs coming to you. And if that's true, then you know, they're great partners. The earth signs are great partners for Cancers. You know, they're real solid, they're real grounded. They generally don't overreact to our emotional nature. Okay, yeah, past influence. You see that? 8 of Swords, interference. It's like we were trying to get things done, right? We were trying to, you know, achieve goals and get certain things accomplished in many areas of our life. But that 8 of Swords, you see these 2 swords are just, they're just coming through. They're bending the other swords. They're creating an interference that has that has made things very challenging for us. We've had challenges astrologically, but also with coronavirus in the world and everything else. So, you know, anything that you haven't achieved yet, anything in your life or area of your life that you feel like maybe, wow, it's not what I wanted, or you're disappointed, or you feel like you let yourself down or let someone else down. You can't feel that way because it was put upon us. You know, sure, we react to things, but destiny has been playing a very big role in our life, in the life of a lot of people, not just Cancers. Current lover energy. So there we have it, possibly a Gemini person, or this is a passionate person coming into your life, someone that you can spend time with, and you actually broaden your horizons. You see the world differently because of the relationship you have with this person, because they're so different than you. You know, it's kind of like your yin and your yang. So with both the Lovers and the Prince of Discs, it's really clear to me that there's no doubt many of you are going to meet someone who's going to play an important role in your life. It's an important relationship. It may not be marriage. We'll see what other cards are there. The Lovers doesn't necessarily lead to marriage. Sometimes it's just an interim relationship that teaches you something. You come out of that relationship more knowledgeable, more, you know, you've grown more, you've evolved more as a person. But it's a really beautiful card in this Aleister Crowley deck. You can see the two different little people there. It speaks about kind of, you know, the eagle has taken on the color of the lion, and the lion has taken on the color of the eagle. You see, there's an exchange in ideas, in emotions, in a lot of things in those lover relationships. And so that's what the card speaks of, evolving and actually, you know, becoming more than what you were before you met that person. Yeah, future Six of Discs, you see that? So a lot of success, a lot of money coming in. You know, the Six of Discs, it's success with your tribe. You're connecting with other people, or, you know, that's money from people around you or the person you're with. It's either you being that Prince of Discs and creating that success, a very good success that's enough to share with others, or it's that you're connecting with that Prince of Discs and he has enough to share. But either way, it's good fortune and it's money coming to you, bringing things to you that are important to you, that help your well-being, that give you security, that bring you joy, and allow you to have great experiences. Yeah, so past, you know, influence, Two of Swords, peace, you know, from that interference, you know, things are simmering down. That's what the Two of Swords represents. So having that come up with that past energy and that 10 here, that says things have settled down, that past influence. It's like all that negativity is being neutralized. Just like those planets moved out of Capricorn that we're reflecting in our life, they're creating an opportunity for things to settle down, for peace. There's a certain healing that's happening now. You know, I believe it's slow, and it's not without friction, because if you look what's happening in the world with masks and no masks and people with vaccines and everyone's different attitudes, you know, that there is peace coming, and there has been more peace and more things settling down positively. However, that doesn't mean that, you know, it's completely over. The Tower, so there's big change, huh? The Tower, wow. Well, with that 10 and that 1, you know, those speak about new cycles starting over. Tower energy means something in your life is going, and I think it has to do with this. I think it has to do with that that Lover's card, or that Prince of Discs. The Tower just means, you know, there's illumination there, but something you've been clinging to, something that's no longer useful in your life, will be let go of. You know, sometimes it's a home, sometimes it's a relationship, sometimes it's a job, sometimes it's friends. You know, the Tower the tower comes, it's like something hit by lightning, and it's like part of the tree comes off. It doesn't mean the tree dies. Sometimes something new rises in its place, and sometimes it just becomes something different than it was. So your life will, or is, becoming different. It's definitely evolving. There's no doubt about that. You know, obviously you'll find out, right, that the things that are going to stay, and the things that are leaving are going to leave, right? So, and there you have it. Final future energy is that Three of Cups: abundance, happiness, love, expanding your family. So with the Six of Discs, the six I spoke about, you know, six is enough to go around. It's sharing, it's being with your tribe, your family. The Three of Cups is abundance, it's expanding your family, feeling love, being connected to someone else in a very special way, in a meaningful way. You know, this is all about what's in your heart chakra glowing, you know, your heart being open, you being connected to those people around you, and the beauty and the joy that comes from all of that. So wow, Cancer, that's really awesome. And then I always like to look at the bottom of the deck, and oh my gosh, it's the Princess of Cups. You see that? Being loving, being in your glow, being effervescent, you know, being intuitive, shining. You see the little fish of Pisces there. You see the swan of love here. You see the lotus flower. She's got her little what do you call it? It's kind of like a cornucopia. It's like a bouquet. You see, she has the bouquet of life, of everything in her shell, and it's there, and it's able to be offered, and she's glowing, she's illuminated, and she has all these symbols of manifestation, of everything being in a line and being where it should be, and protecting her also as she's floating. So you're just going to have an amazing time moving towards your birthday. You have a really good next few weeks coming. You know, it's finally over. It's finally shifting. It's been shifting. It's been a process, but I just can tell really strongly that as we move into the summer, most of you are just going to feel amazing. You're just going to feel like the Prince or the Princess of Cups. Someone's offering you their love. You're offering their love. You're feeling intuitive. Success and money is starting to fall into place exactly as you need it to. So there you have it, Cancers. Please hit that like button. I love you guys. I will be sending out a love video pretty soon here. So live the dream.